Hey everybody, how you doing? Joe here from Scruffer Fan. Well, this is going to be some fun. I'm at the range today. We are going to do a review on the Pinty, P-I-N-T-Y, Red Dot. We are going to give this a try out of my Ruger 1022. What I'm doing is I'm getting this set up for my son, for my 6-year-old, to shoot. We're coming out Sunday to go shooting here at the range, and so I've got a target here at 10 yards right now. I'm going to get the red dot on at 10 yards, and then we'll push this out all the way to the back. We'll see what the distance is on that. I think it might be 20 yards is the farthest that goes. What I'm going to do is for my son, I want him to be able to get on at 10, and we're going to work on getting those groups smaller at 10 yards before we work our way out. We're going to work on the fundamentals of marksmanship and shooting, but today, the entire point is to see how does this Pinty Red Dot do. I'm going to take a couple shots, we'll see what it looks like, we'll make some adjustments, and then I will do, I brought the target that's got the 4 targets on it. We'll do 5-shot groups in each of those, see how it holds, and then I'll give you my wrap up at the end. Okay guys, I just got this thing sighted in at 10 yards. I'm impressed. I know it's only 10 yards. Let's be real, 10 yards. But let's talk about this. There's my first shot. Made an adjustment. Shot 4. That was 4 rounds. Made the adjustment. That is 5 rounds. Okay? 5 rounds. That is a half MOA. So again, at 10 yards, I'm poking holes 4 in the same hole. That's at 10 yards. That's not bad. Okay, so I definitely think for my son, this is going to be great. You can't get much better than that. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to see what the range is when it's pushed all the way out to the end. I actually brought my range finder, the go range finder. Super budget friendly, and it works. So again, first shot, adjust, 4 shots, adjust, 5 shots. That was 5 shots. This is a 1-inch circle for you guys that are curious. It's a 1-inch circle. All right guys, so it actually ended up being 18 yards all the way to the backstop. And this is what we got. So here's the 5 shots. The farther away this red dot goes, the harder it is to keep it. It starts to float a little bit, but these squares are 1 inch. So each of these squares is 1 inch. So from farthest to farthest, there's still about 1 inch. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's just a little red dot sitting there. I'll see if the camera will pick up the red dot. I don't know if it will. Let's see. No, I don't think it will. So I've got it set at 8 right now. I keep adjusting it down the farther it gets. It's kind of washing out a little bit, and it's getting the 2 dots if I crank it up too high. It might be just because we're inside. There's a lot of unnatural light, but there you go. That's 18 yards. 10 yards, 18 yards. I'm going to put the 4 target on at 10 yards, shoot 5 rounds at each one of those. We'll see what that looks like, and then I think we'll be ready to give a full review on this Pinty Red Dot scope. All right, everybody, moment of truth. Let's see how we did. Went back out to 10 yards, did 5 shots at each one. Okay, wow. All right, I know it's only 10 yards. Let's put this into perspective. 10 yards. With a 22 long rifle, okay? It's a Ruger 1022, great rifles. I took the barrel band off to get a little bit more accuracy out of this. I also lightened the, wow, a braid. The action screw on here, I put that down to 17 pounds. But let's look at this. There you go. There are the groups at 10 yards with this Pinty Red Dot. So that was my first group, second group, third group, fourth group. These are 1-inch squares, guys. Every one of these is 1-inch squares. So what you'd like at 10 yards is to just be clover leafing like this. That's what you want, is to be just punching same holes, okay? If I can do that at 100 yards with a hunting rifle, I would be doing backflips. But to put this in perspective, I am trying to get this for my 6-year-old son, okay? My 6-year-old son, Levi, wants to go hunting next year. So I want to be able to give him a firearm and an optic that's going to build his confidence, okay? Anytime you're teaching kiddos to shoot, you want them to build confidence. So I wanted to give him an optic instead of going straight to the iron sights. I wanted to do an optic. I picked up this Pinty scope for, I think it was under 30 bucks on Amazon. It was under 30 bucks. And so at 10 yards at an indoor range, I was able to do that. I will tell you, at 50 yards with my AR, I wasn't doing that. So let's just talk for a second about this scope. So it comes with another adjustable, another rail. So this could be higher. When it was on my AR, I had it higher. It comes with a Picatinny or Weaver attachment. So I've got that attached on here. It goes up to 11 on the brightness. You can see it. You get a little washout, and sometimes you'll get the 2 dots based on where you're at. It does pretty well in low light. In here, I had it at 8. I would argue you probably could go down to 5 and still see it perfectly fine and still get good results. So now what I'm going to do, just for fun, I'm going to take this back out to 10 yards. I'm going to shoot right here in the middle. I'm going to try to shoot in the middle. I'm going to just do it shouldered while I'm standing. I was using a rest and sitting down and doing breath control because I was trying to sight this in for my son. Let me just do an off the shoulder, and then I will give you my final thoughts. We'll wrap this up, and we'll see you here in a sec. Let's just throw this up on the shoulders, throw some shots up, and have some fun. Okay, guys, getting washed out by the light here. Here, let some rounds ricochet off you. Getting washed out by the light. That's always fun. Okay, we're gonna send 5 rounds down. Shoulder, just that light down to a 7. We're going right for the center. Okay. 22s are just fun. I don't care who you are. The 22 is just a blast. All right, so here's my full review and thought on this Pinty Red Dot scope. So it takes the CR batteries. You do need a small screwdriver to adjust the windage and elevation here on the sides. They do have covers on them. The tactile for this, there's just a little play in it, but it shines well enough that you can see downrange. And I mean, you guys saw, for an indoor range on a 1022, I'm able to put them in the same hole with this. So I would say this optic on this rifle for the applications of target shooting, varmint hunting, you know, I'll take this out to our outdoor range, to the 25 yard, and see how that does. With my eyesight, I probably wouldn't take this past the 25 yards just because I have bad eyesight. I might pick up their reflex sight. I have seen a lot more reviews on that, and I might actually put that on my shotgun. I got drawn for the spring turkey hunt, so I might get one of those to put it on my shotgun and see how that patterns. But overall, guys, I would say that if you're in the market for a budget-friendly red dot, especially for a 22, if you're going to be plinking or just target shooting, it's a really fun optic. And if you have a kiddo that you're getting into shooting, I would recommend, 1, you always start out with a lighter caliber to help them with recoil. 2, give them an optic that is super easy to figure out and use. This is super easy to figure out and use. put the dot where you want it to go, pull the trigger. So overall, this Pinty Red Dot scope, I would say that if you're in the market for one, you have 30 bucks laying around, you want to throw it on a pellet gun, a 22, and even an AR if you're going to keep it shorter distance. I think that this is perfectly acceptable for that. It's a great little red dot. I'm looking forward to seeing some of the other stuff they have. I've seen a lot of negative reviews for Pinty, but I'll tell you what, guys, the proof is in the pudding. I was able to put them same hole, inside range, plinking, having fun. That's what it's all about. So thank you guys for watching. If you like what you're seeing, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, helps with the algorithms. Feel free to ask any questions. Tell me what your experiences are with this Pinty Red Dot if you had it, and we'll see you guys next time.